This is 9 News with Davina Smith.
Good afternoon. We start with a terrifying home invasion in Sydney's south. A trio of armed men storming a Carlton home, holding a 46-year-old woman captive and threatening her 81-year-old husband at gunpoint. As Alex Heinke explains, police are calling it a targeted attack.
The elderly couple, a much-loved elderly couple that have called...
Let's have a quick look at the weather right now. We're called the Emerald City, but it is sparkling this afternoon. It is 19 degrees on the harbour and in our west. Tomorrow, Brisbane sunny 25 degrees, mostly fine in Sydney. There'll be a bit of cloud about though, and we're set for a top of 23. Patchy skies for Canberra, 17. Showers easing in Melbourne. A shower or two for Adelaide, 20 degrees. Perth showers are 19. 31 in Darwin and sunny. And Amber will have the full forecast coming up very shortly. Disgraced Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes has turned herself over to prison authorities to begin her 11-year jail sentence for overseeing a blood testing hoax. Our US correspondent Lauren Tomasi has more.
6 months on from sentence from behind bars.
As the building comes down, the investigation ramps up. Next, why a small deodorant can could be a key clue to the cause of the Surrey Hills inferno. From today, why it's easier for Aussies to live and work in the UK. The link between alcohol and breast cancer and what women can do about it. A little later, details on the World First Education campaign. Plus, counting down to kick off, Origin Fever takes over the City of Churches ahead of tonight's series opener. And it is the most talked about tooth in the NRL. The late mail on Nathan Cleary's infected wisdom tooth. Well, tomorrow marks the official start to winter as more people switch on their heaters and electric blankets. But with it comes an important reminder. Here's reporter Kate Cretan.
Well, it is that time of year again when we get what could be a potentially life-saving reminder to check our smoke alarms.
Kate, thank you. Well, Sport News Now, Jason Riles, the highly sought-after Roosters assistant, has rejected the opportunity to be a head coach, snubbing St George Illawarra Dragons. As Nine's Danny Wildler exclusively confirmed this morning, Riles is heading back to Melbourne Storm to work under Craig Bellamy.
It's a
the Australian and the Lakes Golf Clubs to host the prestigious event this November. Well, Hot Seat is next for viewers in southern New South Wales, followed by Win News at 5:30 and 9 News with Peter Overton at 6. For everyone else, the 81-year-old Carlton baker forced to play dead to save his life. Why home invaders attacked him and his elderly wife in the middle of the night. Has it all been for nothing? Interest rate rises failed to ease inflation. After the break, the new advice from the RBA boss. Parents say they weren't told the full story about a shooting at a Macquarie Fields public school. Is China spying on our most top secret defence sites? Alarming proof that the government is worried. And why climate protesters were blocking entry to NAB's Sydney headquarters today. Three masked men have held a 76-year-old woman captive and threatened her 81-year-old husband with a gun. Amber has the weather next, but first, here's a look at what's happening in the news at 6.
Davina, thank you. Tonight on the news, new schools for Sydney's booming northwest and the temporary solution to a long-running problem at Marsden Park and Tallawong, plus winter's best power deals and the incentives worth switching for. See you at 6.
We enjoyed a sunny start to the day with clouds increasing this afternoon and light northwesterly winds. Despite a cold start, today felt noticeably warmer than the past few days thanks to the warmer winds, reaching tops of 21 to 22 degrees across our western suburbs, 20 in Terry Hills, 21 in Gosford and the city and 22 in Cronulla. It has been mainly fine across New South Wales. If we just stay on this graphic, cloudy across inland areas with a few showers around the Riverina, 21 to 23 across the coast, cooler inland. We only saw tops of 16 in Wagga Wagga and Bathurst, 19 in Mudgee and 20 in Dubbo. As you can see here, tomorrow a front over southern WA will cause showers, cold winds and a few storms, while a high will keep most of New South Wales dry and settled. Brisbane will be sunny tomorrow after some early fog, heading for 26 degrees, fine and 18 in Canberra, a shower or two on the way for Melbourne, Hobart and Adelaide, and a possible shower in Perth, heading for 19 degrees. Now, most of New South Wales will be fine tomorrow, mostly sunny skies in the north. We will see a few clouds around in the south, and it will be several degrees warmer. We're heading for tops tops of 23 from Coffs Harbour down to Bateman's Bay. Further inland though, Griffith is only on track for a top of 22, 23 in Griffith and Dubbo. So it might be the first day of winter tomorrow, but Sydney will actually feel much milder than we've seen in the past few weeks. It will be mostly cloudy to start the day, with that cloud starting to clear tomorrow afternoon and light winds. We're heading for tops of 22 to 24 across our western suburbs, including Kellyville, Liverpool and Campbelltown. 22 the top in Terry Hills and Cronulla, and we're expecting a top of around 23 degrees for Gosford and the city. Let's take a look ahead, and Friday and Saturday will be partly cloudy. We're looking at tops of 20 to 22 degrees. Then a cold front will move through, and that will bring cooler weather and a few showers on Sunday and into next week. We're looking at a top of 20 degrees on Sunday, 19 on Monday, and dipping to a rainy 18 on Tuesday. Nights will be several degrees warmer than we've been getting used to too, with lows of 12 to 14. So it might be winter tomorrow, Davina, but it will actually be a little bit warmer.
Surprise, surprise. Amber, thank you. And that is Nine's Afternoon News. Our next bulletin coming up at 6 o'clock with Peter Overton. I'm Davina Smith. We'll see you tomorrow.